All hail, great master, grave sir, hail! I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to thy strong bidding task Ariel, and all his quality. Ah, hast thou, spirit, performed to the point the tempest that I bade thee? To every article. I boarded the king's ship, now on the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. Sometimes I'd divide and burn in many places, on the topmast, the yards, the bowsprit would I flame distinctly, then meet and join. Ho, ho, my brave spirit! Who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason? All but mariners plunged in the foaming brine, and quit the vessel, then all afire with me. The king's son Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, then like reeds not hair, was the first man that lipped and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here." Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work. What time of day is it? Past the mid-season. The time 'twixt 6 and now by us must both be spent most preciously. Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me. How now, Moody? What is it thou canst demand? My liberty. Before the time be on? No more. I prithee, remember I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, made no mistakes, served without grudging or grumblings. Thou did promise to bait me a full year. Dost thou forget from what torment I did free thee? No. Thou dost, and think it much to tread the ooze of the salt deep, to run upon the sharp wind of the north, to do me business in the veins of the earth when it is baked with frost. I do not, sir. Thou liest, malignant thing. Hast thou forgot the foul witch Sycorax, who with age and envy was grown into a hoop? Hast thou forgot her? No, sir. Thou hast. Where was she born? Speak! Tell me! Sir, in Argier. Oh, was she so? I must once a month recount what thou hast been, which thou forgettest. This damned witch Sycorax, for mischiefs manifold and sorceries terrible, to enter human hearing from Argier, thou knowest, was banished. For one thing she did, they would not take her life. Is not this true? Aye, sir. This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and here was left by the sailors. Thou, my slave, as thou reportest thyself, was then her servant, and for thou was the spirit too delicate to act her earthly and abhorred commands. Refusing her grand hests, she did confine thee, by help of her more potent ministers, and in her most unmitigable rage, into a cloven pine, within which rift imprisoned thou didst painfully remain 12 years, within which space she died, and left thee there, where thou didst vent thy groans as fast as mill wheels strike. Then was this island, save for the sun that she did litter here, a freckled whelp, hag-born, not honoured with a human shape. Caliban, her son. Dull thing, I say so. He, that Caliban, whom now I keep in service. Thou best knowest what torment I did find me in. Thy groans did make wolves howl, and penetrate the breasts of ever angry bears. It was a torment to lay upon the damned, which Sycorax could not again undo. It was mine art, when I arrived and heard thee, that made gape the pine, and let thee out. I thank thee, master. If thou more murmurest, I will rend an oak, and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou hast howled away 12 winters. Pardon, master, I will be correspondent to command, and do my spiriting gently. Do so, and after 2 days I will discharge thee. Oh, that's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do? Go, make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Be subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go, take this shape, and hither come it. Go hence with diligence. Whoa.